Sorry. Are you Bonito Vasquez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Counsel,
Okay, right from the jump we're seeing a Zoom court hearing, and trust me, these can get chaotic fast. Watch how the judge keeps everything tight and procedural, because even a virtual courtroom runs on strict rules. And keep an eye on the defendant's tone. It tells us a lot about how this plea is going to unfold.
Sorry. Are you Bonito Vasquez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Counsel, any objection to your client appearing by Zoom?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Vasquez, did you review the document entitled Consent to Appear by Zoom with your attorney? Did you understand it and electronically sign it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video. In each cause number, did you review the acknowledgement of discovery with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate, sign it in each correction? Did you review all of the discovery with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Collins, have you received all the discovery?
I have, Your Honor. I've signed the discovery document.
All right. In each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Counsel, in each cause number, are there any applications?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Vasquez, in each cause number, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
This right here is a key moment. When a defendant waives the reading of the indictment, it basically means they already know what they're charged with and don't need the judge to read it out loud. It speeds things up, but it also shows the defense is prepared, or at least confident enough to move forward.
Waive the reading of the indictment.
I do, Your Honor.
State in cause number 2025 CR 000705, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor, unless there is a repeater enhancement to the plea. I don't believe there is in this one.
No, there is not.
Okay.
And cause number 2025 CR 000208, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes.
Any objections to the waiver of the repeater paragraph?
No, Your Honor.
Can I have a stamp for plea, please?
Oh, ma'am.
And in cause number 2025 CR 2025 CR 002028, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
In each cause number, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
And cause number 2025 CR 000705, you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. And cause number 2025 CR 000208, you're charged with the offense of theft of property, $2,500, less than $2,500, with 2 or more previous convictions. And cause number 2025 CR 002028, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. Each of those charges are state jail felonies. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
This part is huge. The judge is explaining the rights he's giving up by pleading guilty. Jury trial, cross-examination, remaining silent. All gone the moment he says, yes. Viewers, would you be comfortable giving that up on a felony charge? Let me know in the comments.
Counsel, in each of the cause numbers, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe he is, and I believe he was, Your Honor.
Mr. Vasquez, in each of the cause numbers, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
And each cause number, if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into these pleas, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
In each of the cause numbers, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In each of the cause numbers, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
In the cause number ending in 05, the state is requesting that your punishment be assessed at 235 days in the Bexar County Jail. And the cause number ending in 08 and 28, the state is requesting that your punishment be assessed at 236 days in the Bexar County Jail. And each cause number, they're requesting $1,000 fine. There are no applications.
Notice how the sentences run concurrently. That's actually a pretty big win for the defense. Instead of stacking time, he serves all sentences at the same time. If these were consecutive, he'd be looking at almost triple the jail time. This is where plea deals really show their impact.
It is, Your Honor.
And each cause number and state, and each cause number, did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counselor, are there any such motions in either of the cause numbers?
No, Your Honor.
Then in the cause number 2025 CR 000705, how do you plea?
No county.
In cause number 2025 CR 000208, how do you plea?
No county.
In cause number 2025 CR 002028 to count one, how do you plea?
No county.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, all cause numbers state offers what have been marked as State's Exhibit 1 and all.
I've reviewed those with my client, Your Honor. We have no objections.
All right, state you may be excused. In each of the cause numbers, did you review the document entitled trial court cert? Just one second. There's something that hasn't been signed. In each cause number, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it
Yes, Your Honor.
and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor. I think I did.
And did you understand you have a right to jury trial,
Yes, Your Honor.
a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand,
Yes, Your Honor.
counsel?
I miss something?
In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. And this one hasn't been signed by you, counsel. So we may need to just have this recalled for tomorrow because the paperwork is not prepared. Norma?
Okay, pause. When the judge stops everything because paperwork isn't signed, that's not small. In court, missing signatures can derail an entire plea and even delay sentencing. It also tells you how strict this process is. No signature, no deal. Simple as that.
To the back to, yes.
Oh, you want to-
Yeah, Judge, on that one, defense kept wanting to go talk to him first.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll be a problem, but I think we'll stipulate, we'll do a plea of guilty on this one, Your Honor.
Mhm.
Where it's the possession
Okay,
and its combination, and so we'll just agree that it's still less than a gram anyway.
okay. All right, so if you all will go into the breakout room, because there's still some things that have not been signed.
Let me show them from that they gotta send that.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then just give me the paperwork and I can send it back to them.
All right, the court is calling 2022 CR 6907A State versus Malik Dion Lampkin. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? For the defense? And are you Malik Lampkin? All right, Mr. Lampkin, in this cause number, did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision? State's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. And state's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke probation. Those documents are dated March 24th, 2025, October 27th, 2025, and May 19th, 2025. Did you review those documents with your attorney? And did you understand them? All right. Are you the same Malik Dion Lampkin who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 6907A for the offense of robbery on January 17th, 2023 for a period of 8 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Violation of condition number 1 on or about the 17th day of March 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Malik Dion Lampkin committed the offense of robbery in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Not true.
Violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Malik Dion Lampkin did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January and February 2025 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Not true.
Violation of condition number 28 on or about the 13th day of March 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Malik Dion Lampkin did then and there fail to provide verification of receiving services from the Center for Healthcare Services as directed by the court in violation of condition number.
And now the case shifts. We're moving into a probation violation hearing. These are intense because the court isn't deciding guilt on a new charge. It's deciding whether the defendant broke the rules of probation. Even minor slip-ups can lead to major consequences. Watch how quickly the tone changes here.
Proceed on the second supplemental motion with violation of condition number 1 on or about the 10th day of August 2025 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Malik Dion Lampkin committed the offense of harassment of a public servant in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true? Any objections to the state waiving violation of condition number 1 from the May 19th motion? All right, then for Theron Walker, if you'll come forward, please. Mr. Lopez, if you could unmute.
Yes, Your Honor.
On Mr. Walker, we're here because the state was to provide any information if there was restitution. The state has informed the court that they are not requesting restitution, that there's no restitution due. So we'll place with the probation officers, if you will place in the file that there's no restitution due and cause number 2025 CR 010484.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any other questions, Mr. Walker?
No.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right. We're back on the record in this cause number. All right. State, call your first witness.
The state calls Javier Torres.
All right, Mr. Torres, if you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Judge.
All right, you can lower your hand, and for the record, both parties stated that there will be no objections to any witnesses appearing by Zoom. Is that correct, State?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Defense, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Torres, again, could you state your first and last name, and I'm sorry, and spell your last name?
First name Javier, Javier. Last name Torres, Torres.
All right, State, you may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Torres, how are you currently employed?
Currently an adult probation officer for Bexar County.
And how long have you been working as a probation officer with Bexar County?
25 years.
As a probation officer with Bexar County, what are your duties in your position?
Make sure that when somebody gets placed on probation, make sure that they follow the rules that the court has imposed.
Okay. Now, as part of your routine practices as a probation officer, do you regularly meet with probationers?
That's correct.
Okay. And do you take notes and notate in your system when you meet with probationers?
That's correct. We do a chrono on every office visit.
Okay. And are you familiar with a probationer by the name of Malik Dion Lampkin?
I am.
Were you his assigned probation officer?
I am.
Okay, and is that under cause number 2022 CR 6907A?
It's correct.
Okay. Now I want to talk to you about Mr. Lampkin's reporting or lack thereof. How would you instruct the defendant to report to you?
As far as giving appointments verbally and by appointment card,
Okay, and so prior to January and February of 2025, so in December of 2024, did you have contact with Mr. Lampkin?
I did.
Okay, and how was that contact?
I had 2 office visits because he failed to report in November. So I tried to get it back in compliance, and I did two meetings in December to try to get him back in compliance.
Okay, and were those in-person meetings at your office?
They were.
Okay. And so at the time that he reported to you in December of 2024, did you instruct him to report in January of 2025?
I did.
Okay. And did he report to you in January of 2025?
He did not.
Did he report to you in February of 2025?
He did not.
When was the next time that you had contact with the defendant?
The field team attempted to visit him at his home on the 7th of January. There was no contact on that date. On the 18th as well, no contact. And then they left a flyer for him on March 12th. And if I can look at my notes real quick, I think the next date that he reported was in March, which was, he came in on March 13th.
Okay. And was that an in-person meeting with you?
It was.
Okay. Now regarding the in-persons in December, when he made contact with you in December and then again in March, was he appearing to these meetings alone or with other people, if you recall?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand the question. Can you repeat that, please?
Yes, when the defendant would report to you, was he by himself or did somebody accompany him?
As far as to the building, they're only allowed to come in by themselves, but at times he would mention that his grandfather would bring him.
Okay. And regarding the conditions of probation, can you explain to the court what condition number 1 of probation is?
Condition number 1, basically what it is that the defendants cannot reoffend or pick up any new criminal offenses while on probation.
Okay. What about condition number 4?
Condition number 4 is that they have to report once a month as directed by the court or the officer.
Okay. And then what about condition number 28?
I believe condition number 28 is the one that required him to show verification of continued mental health treatment with Center for Healthcare Services.
Okay. Did you advise him of this condition number 28 that he was needing to provide you verification of any treatment that he was receiving?
I did.
Okay. And did he provide you any verification of that?
At one point in his probation, he did bring something from Center for Healthcare Services, but on the times that we did meet, I would ask him for continued verification to provide a letter verification from the center that he was still active with him.
Okay. And so I guess what I'm hearing is that there was no continued proof on March 13th of 2025 that he was still receiving services from Center for Healthcare Services. Is that correct?
That's correct.
We popped the witness, Your Honor.
Defense?
Could you remember your last name, officer?
Sorry, sir.
What's your last name?
Torres.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
A little bit low, but I can make it out.
Okay, what about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, I'll talk like this, okay?
I think this might help.
Is it better now?
That's a lot better. Thank you.
Oh, great. The deputy helped me out. So, you said you've been doing this for 25 years, correct?
Correct, sir.
Have you received specialty training for the mental health unit?
Not specifically.
You have no specific mental health training?
Not that I have received.
Okay, and that's okay. I'm just trying to get to the truth of the situation.
Right.
So in relation to violation of condition number 28, it was stated that he was not receiving services from the Center for Healthcare Services, right? In 2025 in March. Is that correct?
Correct. That's a day that I alleged because I hadn't received any continued verification.
Okay. Are you able to see the image of the court screen? Like, can you see my hand waving over here in the little square?
Yes, I can.
Okay, very good. Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Thank you.
Can you see that clearly?
I
All right.
can.
Let's do this. State, have you reviewed that? Can you show it to the state, see if they have any objections?
No objection.
State, are you going to have any objections to defense exhibit number 1?
No objection.
All right. So let me see defense exhibits number 1. And are you asking that this be entered into evidence?
I'm going to show it to the witness and ask some questions about it, and then I will move to entering the evidence after that.
Well, because you're asking him to read it on camera and it's hard for him to read, it may be best for you to enter into evidence and then state, do you have any objections to him reading this to him, or somebody can scan it in and it can be shown to him by Zoom on his end?
Mayor Judge, I mean, he can go ahead and offer it. I'm not objecting to it.
Okay, we offer it into evidence, Your Honor.
All right, defense exhibit number 1 is admitted without objection.
So I'm going to show you what's been admitted as defendant's exhibit 1, okay? I'm going to specifically focus on the lower part of the letter. We'll put it against the camera. Can you read what that says there?
I can.
Okay. And if you can take a minute to read it yourself and let me know when you've read it.
I saw it.
Okay. And do you recognize this logo at the top here?
I do.
Okay. And are you familiar with that organization?
All right, do you want to have a seat?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Not specifically. He brought me, Mr. Lampkin brought me a pamphlet. And if I may look at my notes. So he had brought me a pamphlet from a transitional care clinic. In one of our appointments, he did mention that he was going to go through them. And as a matter of fact, when I met with him on November 20th, I made him a little list of things that he needed to either provide to me or take to court. And that was one of the items that I requested he get verification that he's actively getting services and on medications.
Okay. And does that a letter I just showed you appear to be that?
It does.
Okay. And you're familiar with University Hospital? Do you
To a
know
certain extent, not as familiar as with Center for Healthcare Services.
Okay. Does University Hospital administer medication to people?
I imagine they do.
Okay. Do you know if you can get emergency detained if you would go to the University Hospital or somewhere else?
I believe you can.
Sorry, just 1 second. So when objections are made, just please stop speaking so that I can answer or make a ruling on the objections. State.
Like lack of foundation and speculation.
All right, the objection will be sustained.
So, Mr. Torres, if he's getting treatment from University Hospital, would that be helpful in relation to violation of condition number 28?
I imagine it would.
Okay. And the idea of condition number 28 is that he's getting mental health treatment as well as mental health medication, correct?
Correct.
And it does appear that that's happening currently.
It does.
Have you been supervising Malik since he's been on bond for the last several months?
I have.
Okay. And in the last several months, has he been compliant?
As far as compliant, as far as with the rules of probation,
Yeah. Has he been reporting to you? Has he been showing up to court, taking drug
Report-
tests?
he was reporting, as far as the drug testing, on the list that I provided to him on November 20th, I did advise him to get also renewed verification that he's still participating in the CURT program, because I mean, he has had some drug